Melissa had lived in apartment 4B for 3 years, and she knew every creaky floorboard, every flickering light. So when she walked past the end of the hallway one night and saw a door she had never noticed before, she froze. It was dark oak with no number, no handle, just a keyhole. She turned away for only a second, and when she looked back, the door was gone. The next morning, she convinced herself it was just a trick of exhaustion, but that was before she found the key. It sat on her kitchen counter, glinting in the early light. It was old-fashioned, iron, like something from another century. She knew somehow that it belonged to the door that wasn't there. That night, curiosity won. She returned to the end of the hallway, and the door was back. Heart hammering, she lifted the key and slid it into the lock. Before she could turn it, she heard a sound, soft whispers, as if something on the other side knew she was there. The whispers grew frantic. Melissa hesitated, but then the key turned on its own. The door creaked open, revealing a dimly lit antique bedroom, but not hers. The wallpaper was yellowed, peeling. The furniture was old, covered in dust, and worst of all, there was a bed against the far wall with someone lying in it. The figure was still, too still. Melissa knew she should run, but she stepped inside. As she got closer, her stomach twisted. She was looking at herself. The woman in the bed had her face, her hair, her scar on her wrist. Her doppelganger's eyes were shut, but her lips moved, whispering something Melissa couldn't hear. When Melissa leaned in to listen, the sleeping version of her sat up, grabbing her wrist with cold, dead fingers. Melissa screamed, stumbling back. The door slammed shut behind her. She clawed at it, yanking the handle, but the key was gone. The whispers returned, this time coming from all around the room. When she turned back to the bed, the other Melissa was standing now, smiling, tilting her head, taking a step closer. The next day, apartment 4B was empty. The landlord swore no one had lived there for years. Her neighbors barely remembered her, and at the end of the hallway, where a door had once been, there was only a blank wall. But late at night, sometimes, the tenants swore they heard whispers behind it.